Hey, fellow loved ones, it's TJ, and I'm back here with a message for you. As you know, around here we like to practice and deepen and develop our spiritual gifts and be with ourselves and all of the things. So, fast forward. Yesterday, early evening, I was laying back, relaxing, and listening to the TV, and just like, yeah, let's play, let's talk, chit chat with my guys. And so I laid back and I just said, "What do you guys want me to know? Talk to me. What do you, want to know, want me to know, and all of this stuff." And so I laid there, and about 30 to 60 seconds in, I heard, "We're going live." And I'm like, "Oh, that's," and I was like, "Wait a minute." Because sometimes I'll hear things and sort of dismiss it as, just, I don't know. I just don't like acknowledge it all the time. And so I'm like, oh, wait a minute. This is actually a download. And there were other messages that came through. But it was, we're going live, and I said, okay, and then what's going to happen once we go live? And the message I got was, we have a message for the collective, which the collective is you guys, anyone who watches this video, anyone who you share this video with, your family and friends and the like. I've been I've been channeling. Well, we all channel, but I've been intentionally practicing my channeling, and so with that came a channeled message for you. And I like to also practice automatic writing with my channeling. So here is the message, okay? This is not edited, these are not my words. Here we go, without further ado. You are you all are so loved and so special. You have within you the gifts that you need to expand, grow, and enjoy and live a life of beauty and wonder. You are the benevolence that you seek and are fully equipped with what you need to be as you journey through this lifetime. You can do whatever it is that you wish at any time that you wish to do it. All you need to do is decide. It's your choice. Your circumstances are what you created in your field. You have the capacity to change them no matter what the situation seems. You are a powerful manifester, and what you manifested is around you now. So you have the choice to manifest something different. What do you want? Get clear about that, then carry on with carrying out your desires. When you are clear on what you want, it makes the next steps easy. It opens or clears a path for you to move in new direction that's more fulfilling and desirable and joyful. Clarity is key. Many of you have issues with this. Because you don't know what you want and are unclear about that, it seems to you like there's no way out. But that's not the case. You guys must know that at every step of the way, you have help. You just have to ask for it. So many of you do not ask, so you are left feeling alone or feeling stuck. You are all loved, and everything that is within you is what you need to move forward. That is all. We are complete. From the High Council of Angels. And I was like, well. And so, what I got out of this was basically everything. And yesterday, I kept saying this, and I was joking around with my husband, and I just kept saying, everything you seek is within you. And then a movie came on, and they were talking about everything that you seek is within you. Then I get this download to do this live and to bring this message to you, and essentially it's saying the same thing. And what it means to me is, like, I've said before, we are in a universe, but we also have the universe within us. A lot of the questions that we have, we can get the answers just by sitting still and going within. A lot of times we'll look on the outside, and it's great to have outside support, family, friends, neighbors, whatever, people that you trust. That's great, but the true truth of it is that what you get from within you is for you. A lot of times we will get the help, and it's always often great help, and I feel like people are put in front of us a lot of times to help us on our quest or on our path, but also that information is filtered through them and their unique blueprint, which is cool. But you also want to do, I would say, a cross reference, if you will. And what I've been learning, like recently, is a lot of the questions. I'll have a list of questions to ask someone, and then when it's time to ask, I'm like, I really don't have any questions because I've already answered them for myself, because I'm tuning in. I'm just being intentional about the tuning in. I thought that this was quite interesting because I wasn't sure. I know that when I'm channeling, I'm always channeling benevolence, divine, and I go straight to the source, spirit, the divine, okay? Um, God, I go straight there. And so as I was doing this, in the end, I wanted to know, okay, well, who is sending this message through? Who is this message coming from? And what Source did was simply um, sent a fractal of itself, and it's the High Council of Angels, which is a benevolent light. What else in here? The clarity piece. That was another thing. And this is a reminder for me and everyone else. A lot of times we talk about the things that we don't want, the things that we don't like, and how we wish our circumstance, our situation was different. But when you ask people, what do you want? It's difficult for a lot of people to say it because they're not clear about what they want. Oftentimes people spend more of their time talking about the things that they dislike, what they hate, the misery, the put upons from other people. This job sucks, or I don't like this movie, or or so and so did this to me, and 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, the whole thing. And so we tend to like linger and lay in that low vibe mud, okay? And when you get the question, well, what do you want? Then then it's like crickets. It's like, well, let me think about that. And I've caught myself doing this on in various areas of my life as well. Like, well, yeah, that's a good question. What do I want? Or the person knows what they want, but they do a push and pull because they feel like it's asking a lot. And it's never asking a lot, it's simply saying it. Like, we're quantum beings, we're spiritual beings, sentient beings. We're enjoying this human experience. I mean, some may be enjoying it more than others, but we have the tools, we have everything that we need in order to carve out the reality that we want. Okay, so let's get clear. I talk about the tens. I've always tell you, like the power of tens. If it's not a 10 in your life, then let it go. And I like to start with practical things, which is things, stuff around you, that you don't need, conversations that aren't serving, relationships that aren't serving. And while those might be a little bit harder to do, if they're not a 10, you do want to consider, how do you want to either elevate the relationship, the part that you play in it, or remove yourself from it entirely. In this particular kind of relationship, I'm thinking of like boyfriend girlfriend relationship. You ever been in a relationship, and good and well it's over, but you stick in there for whatever reason? Those I've done it a gazillion times, and I could speak on this like an expert. It's like, why are you still here? Why are you still holding on to this? It's not bringing any type of joy to anybody, and both parties are guilty of it. So, like I said, stuff, whatever it is, don't hold on to things just because, well, maybe I'll be able to fit in it, and maybe if you know that you're not actively working out or doing whatever you need to do to fit into whatever the garment is, unless it's really a treasured garment and it truly, truly brings a smile to your face when you look at it and it makes you feel warm inside, then you can just let it go and give it to someone else. I'm kind of lingering on the tens because I feel like that is a really practical way to raise your vibrational frequency in your physical as well as in your environment. Okay, and it will help you with clarity. Clutter is when I have clutter near me in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, and I feel the clutter. And as soon as I clear that clutter away, then I'm totally mentally clear. All right, so I invite everyone not only to do that, but to remind you to kind of sit with yourself, check in with yourself, your guides, and truth be told, it's all one. There is no real separation. So when you're sitting with the highest one, source, God, Allah, whatever you want to call that intelligent being, you're also sitting with all of the other fractals, the benevolent fractals, and that includes yourself. Okay. I feel like there's so much more I want to share, but that was really important. And I said, I can't wait. I have to get this out. This was the message I got. So let me just show up. You see, it's kind of dark. The light blinked out on me. And it's like the important piece is that I bring this message to you. Okay. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, what I'm talking about, of course, put it in the comments. Until the next video, live simply and be kind. And now I guess I cut it off like this.